an 1874 Singer New Family, and it has New Family typically doesn't have a top tension release or a tension adjustment, and it typically doesn't have rounded bed corners, but this 1874 machine, I believe it came out of Glasgow, which is the place where they were making sewing machines before they had their Kilboy plant, and Singer was producing New Family machines, sort of, I guess, specialty versions. I'm guessing. I don't know this for a fact. But this is a mother of pearl, so it would have been a little bit more expensive, top of the line type sewing machine. And some features that would normally be on your 1874, 73 is this 1873 machine. You'll see the bed corners are square, and you'll see that the tension in the front, it's right here and right here. And so that's actually the tension release. If you take a look at this sewing machine, this actually looked almost exactly like this other machine. It was actually poor. It was in very poor shape. Quite possibly someone would have junked it rather than start, do it all from scratch. But I definitely took this and we just did some restoration. So a lot of the rust is taken off. The bed is smoothed out. There's obviously some still issues. It is, smooth and operates. It took me, in terms of total restoration, one of my more frustrating projects, because it took almost 2 years off and on. I would get really frustrated with this sewing machine and then stop working on it and then come back to it over and over again for 2 years, trying to get it to stitch. And some of that was needles. Some of that was, bobbins and shuttles, and it was really difficult. Not sure if my attitude towards this machine is because of how difficult it was. I definitely do not love this 1874 sewing machine. I have had an 1884 Singer 12, and it was great. And I had restored that. It was phenomenal. I loved it. Things about this sewing machine in terms of, by 1884, you had a clutch mechanism. So, you could actually disengage the needle bar and wind a bobbin. Just tweaks, things that got better over time as Singer kept producing this sewing machine, little things. Things that it didn't have in even 1884 was a tension release. So when you pick up your presser foot, it wasn't until the Germans came along and invented the tension disc release that would happen. So in the video, you'll see me stopping and pulling, and that's just because these tension discs don't release, and so you can't just kind of yank things out. Things that are fussy. Don't love a boat shuttle. Again, I know I'm not going to be an antique sewing machine sewing person because I do like to see them sewing. I do like to restore them. I'm not sure if I love sewing on them, especially after this experience. So sort of the overview. Antiques can be really lovely and amazing to sew on, and I think that if you are quite the precision sewist and enjoy sort of the antiqueness of it, I think you'll really enjoy sort of creating your projects in sort of a period appropriate sewing machine. I like a later period in sewing machines in terms of the ones I actually collect and the ones I sew on. So this one's a bit of a weird one, but check it out. And then, if you have some similar experience, let us know in the comments.